Well, it's an old story, but it's around again today. People who are dumping rubbish. We've had reports on our program of people who've just driven through streets. They open the doors and dump stuff out the car door. People who have decided to move out. They might end their tenancy or decide to move to another home. So they think, all right, there's a lot of rubbish here. I'll just leave it out on the front verge because I won't be here again. And off they go. It is a huge, huge problem. Doesn't it say something about the people that do it?
Yeah.
About how they must live the rest of their lives?
Well, we spoke to a woman in Granville who has had enough. She was returning home from her local restaurant, walking home. Car comes past. Out comes a glass bottle. Just needless, thrown out the window by the driver. So she's formed a local residents action group and says we're going to take some action. We're really going to crack down now on people who go around dumping around our local streets. So I sort of said, well, why don't we, join with the strength, get behind us, large video screens all around your suburb, and we'll put up the faces and details of all the offenders.
Well,
Shame them.
This is the Garry Linnell Grub Street approach, because the lady we spoke to in Granville, and look, she's fantastic and really motivated, but they're talking about the old do the right thing communal attitude of trying to encourage people to do the right thing. This approach is more the stick approach, where if someone's caught doing this, you actually have a sort of video display somewhere, maybe in the town centre, maybe in the local shopping mall. Grub Street, these people have been caught, and maybe you have their faces displayed for a week. Underneath it says what they did.
And
dumping.
I'm not one for the nanny state, but I do favour the erection of these large video screens all around Sydney. So they apply to people whose cars break down in the tunnel or the distributor and cost me time because they haven't had their car serviced properly, or they haven't checked it before they left home. It applies to people who take a long time to pay for their groceries. They fumble around and they already know. They're going to pay. Get your wallet out and have it ready.
This is
for God's
becoming
sake.
ridiculous. Now, look, I agree with it in principle, but in the case of people whose cars break down, creating chaos, okay, let's say someone's car breaks down, do you then have a tribunal to decide what face goes up on the screen? Is it the person who didn't have their car serviced, or is it the mechanic who may have not done it properly?
Oh, no, you're making it too hard.
The mechanic's face goes on the screen.
You're complicating it. It's me on the tribunal, right?
You're the